Assalamualaikum warahmatullahi wabarakatuh. Hari ini grup saya, Amir, Hakim dan MOHAMAD RADZUAN bersama grup saya akan menerangkan tentang tajuk floor. Next. Okay. First of all, function floor. Floor in building provide strong level surface to support occupants, furniture and other equipments. There are various functional requirements of floor which are discussed in this construction. First sekali, function dia untuk a safe and stable platform for the activities that are carried out within the building. Ni untuk keselamatan diri kita lah. So yang kedua, structural stability, untuk kestabilan bangunan. Yang ketiga, thermal insulation. Keempat, exclusion blocking of groundwater. Yang kelima, durability, untuk bagi kukuh bangunan sesuatu bangunan. Yang terakhir, provide appropriate surface finish. Okay, next. Okay, terdapat dua jenis floor construction. Yang pertama, solid floor dan suspended floor. Okay, next.
Solid floors. Solid floors tend to require little maintenance and are less prone to movement. They are often built up from the following components: sub-base, well-compacted building rubble or loose stone-based material; hard core, suitable filling material to make the required level and create a solid base; damp-proof membrane (DPM), and impervious layers such as heavy-duty polyethylene sheeting. Concrete beds provide a solid level surface insulation to limit heat transfer with the ground. Screed, usually a sand and cement mixed laid to prepare for the installation of a floor covering. Finish, such as carpet, tiles, and so on. The thicknesses of the layer and their order will depend on the specific use required and the ground condition.
Next, suspended floor. A suspended floor is a ground floor with a void underneath the structure. The floor can be formed in various ways using timber joists, precast concrete panels, block and beam system, or cast in situ with reinforced concrete. However, the floor structure is supported by external and internal walls. Supports underneath the floor are permanent and include sleeper walls or timber props placed at regular intervals. Unlike standard ground floor constructions, suspended floors are not sitting directly on the ground. This allows the airflow and ventilation to prevent the mold and dry rot that would otherwise occur over damp ground. However, this airflow can leave the problem of draft and cold in the house if not insulated correctly. Using insulated thermofloor panels, it prevents this draft and keeps the temperature constant while maintaining airtightness.
This sketch the function of floor. You can see this as the for rocks and the reinforced cement cover maintained by the plastic or similar spacer. See detail A. Distribution bar position maintained by wire braiding or clips. See detail A. Concrete pours and compacted or vibrate around renters for cement. Decking of a suitable material such as plywood with all joint C or the T-pad to prevent ground loss. Surface finish as a specified and adjustable steel or timber props at centers to suit spanning ability of joints. Joints supporting decking patch at centers to suit spanning ability of decking. Next.
Method of install for steel floor. The characteristics of steel are very strong and stiff. The method of the construction will be different from other materials such as concrete and timber. Steel structure usually have been made at factory with outside of the site, then delivered to the site and need a huge plant for installation process. The skilled labor also required for join the steel members. The priority during the construction is to minimize on-site construction and provide extensive prefabrication. Proper planning during design stage is required with consideration of column and beam spacing for the following. Number 1, unproper metal deck during concreting. Number 2, hoisting of precast bracket panel for external walls. Number 3, ensure the steel member size are easy to hoist, manage and install on site. There are a lot of site constraints for installation structures such as accessibility and limitation of hoisting equipment need to be considered. These constraints may subsequently affect the sequence of construction for the development. They are the reason why cost of construction for steel structure is quite expensive than concrete and other material. Method to install timber flooring. Timber flooring adds a distinctive touch to a home. It offers durability, attractiveness, and easy to clean flooring to surface. Timber flooring is a beautiful and natural product that sets it apart from the other floor coverings. It is warmer than tiles but more polished than carpeting, and many homeowners choose to install their own timber floors by themselves. Now, new fabrication methods and installation tools and the technique make it easier for a homeowner to install a timber floor. The method to install timber flooring is nail down, stapling, adhesive, and floating. Next.
Method to install reinforced concrete floor. After the column on the previous floor has been concrete, the formwork is often left in place and the beam and slab formwork connected to it. The beam and slab formwork is constructed using either timber or proprietary system. Ketiga, the formwork is supported using adjustable prop. MOHD is painted onto the formwork. Remove wafer or ceramic pot can be fixed in place if being used. The reinforcement is then fixed in the correct possible on the formwork for the beam and slab. Number 7, if the floor beam butt up to an existing building, a form of slip joint will need to be included to take account of any differential settlement. Melainkan the formwork is checked for horizontal accuracy correct to grid line. Last sekali, the formwork is checked for vertical accuracy. The dumpy level is set up on the slab below and the inverted staff used to check the level of the underside of the supporting timber. Method to install composite floor. Composite komposit konkrit kayu ialah sistem lantai yang geladak yang terdiri daripada papan konkrit yang disambungkan secara bersepadu. Bersepadu kepada rasuk kayu berlamina di bawah melalui penyambung rijis. Hasil akhirnya hasilnya ia kekuatan dan kekakuan yang luar biasa serta berat berkurangan jika dibandingkan dengan bahagian konkrit yang setara. The advantage of composite floor. They can be adapted to many practical cases and a multitude of solutions. Resistant or weight ratio. Greater resistance with less weight, thus enabling to global reduction and the structure weight. The minimum slab age measure a mere 12 cm. Disadvantages of composite. Technical sensitive placement takes longer time than amalgam or other restorative materials. Risk of microleakage and secondary carries. Meticulous oral hygiene maintenance needed. Lower fracture tolerance cannot be used in area of high occlusive stress. Thank you.